Hey, what's going on, y'all? Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. To all my masculine men out there or men that follow my channel, if you haven't noticed, I had to remove a lot of the shorts that I had on there. YouTube hit me with some monetization issue, so we're trying to get that back. So most of the videos now just be me. Hope I don't lose too many with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep on doing what I do to motivate and encourage men. Listen, fellas, I want to talk to you about dealing with a breakup that catch you out the blue. When a woman leaves you out of the blue, it's not really out of the blue. All right. You saw it, you felt it, you knew something was off. You knew what it was in your heart that something was disconnecting, but you wasn't sure what it was. So since you didn't say anything, you kind of just kept on trucking, thinking it would get better. All right. Now, there's two ways to handle that. One, when you start to sense you pulling away or acting different, address it right there on the spot. Do it in love. You can't talk to a woman's head. You got to talk to her heart. And the second thing to do if she decides to leave you out of the blue is just, I hate to say this, but kind of just let it do what it do. Let it go. You might have paid the bills, might have helped with the rent, might have helped with the kids. You might have really sacrificed a lot for yourself to be there for her. And out of the blue, she just ups and leaves. She wants to be by herself, or she wants to go back out and date, or, you know, sad to say, it might be another dude. Even with that loss, I see so many good dudes lose themselves in that. So many good dudes killing themselves, killing her, threatening to hurt himself. That is not a masculine way to go about that. You are not the only man that had a woman just up and pick another dude. Even if he's better than you in life or in business, or he's not as far as you. Whatever reason she decided to use to make that choice. And I hate to say it regardless of how she did it. I had a woman I was engaged to. She got drunk and slept with her ex-boyfriend. I walked in the house and caught him in the bed. I get it. I was married for 13 years, got a phone call out the blue. I don't know what I want to do with my life no more. I get it. Wasn't domestic violence, wasn't cheating, wasn't fighting. You didn't do anything. They just wanted to do something else. And when that happens, it hurts. As a man, it hurts, man. It ain't easy. Married 20 years. I know guys who married 20, 30 years and come to find out she was messing with an old friend of his, or she was just not really in the relationship, or she was just going through the motions and decided she wanted to end it. All right? I know it hurts. But if you're a man watching this video right now and you're going through that, or you feel it coming, don't lose yourself. Don't threaten her with killing yourself. Don't threaten yourself with killing yourself. Don't threaten the kids. Don't go up at the job. Don't do none of that. Go to the gym, sit in there, go for a run, go out in the field and cry, go in your room and cry, King. Get it off your heart, get it out of you. And any connection you have with her phone number, pictures, old text messages, gifts, throw it all in the trash. Get rid of all of it. The minute she says she's ready to go and she's made her choice, format everything about her in your life. I don't care what she bought you. Throw it away. And the reason I say that, not to be extreme, not to be a psychopath, but because every time you see that thing, that gift, that item, that text message, that video of y'all in a different space, it rekindles the hurt and it rekindles the anger. So the quickest way to get past the woman that decides to leave you, betray you, or just pick somebody else is to remove all memory of her. Remove it. And as soon as you do it, block the number, block the social media, don't email, don't text at night. Let her walk. Do not chase, do not pursue. Let her walk. Because the minute you start chasing, the minute you start pursuing, and you recognize and realize that she's not changing her mind, you're going to start to get angry because your efforts are not being rewarded with what you think they should get, even though you may deserve a chance, even though she should not do it that way. Free will is the one thing God can't touch, and neither can the devil. And if you're a real man, you understand that you can't touch it either. Cry, grieve, but let her walk. Don't lose yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Get mad. Don't send no mean text. Don't start talking down to her. And you ain't this and you was never. Don't do none of that. You got to learn how to win like a king, and you got to learn how to lose like a king. You got to know how to be happy in the good times with her, and you got to know how to be cool being with yourself if she decides to pivot and go some other place. It's okay. I've been there multiple times. It happens to everybody. I don't care how much money you got, how big you are, how many other women think you this and you want her, or how many, other opportunities you may have to be with different types. It don't matter. I get it. It doesn't change the fact that the pain is the pain. And trying to get up under another woman physically real fast to try to substitute the pain of losing that one or that one changing, that don't work either. The sex may work for a couple days, but after that, King, any real man that been there know it don't do nothing for you. She can be the baddest woman on the planet, everything you want physically, but she is not the one that left. And you know that that don't work. Don't even do that. Sometimes as kings, you got to bleed out. You got to bleed out. Like back in the day, before they had proper medicine, they had this thing called blood letting. They ain't talking about no cold or nothing crazy, but for some reason in America, when people would get sick, they would cut them and they would let them bleed. And in their mind, they thought they were letting the bad blood out and that the body would make good blood and they'll be fine. We all know that that don't work in that sense. But in this sense, it does work. When a woman leaves for whatever reason, that's the cut. Once the cut is made, let it bleed out. Don't try to patch it up with another woman, drinking, smoking. Don't try to patch it up with sex, porn. Don't try to patch it up. Let it bleed out. Forming all memory of her. And take it a day at a time. And just like a broken bone, it'll heal. Just like a cut on your arm, a scar is not proof of damage. A scar is proof of healing. And you, brother, will heal. And the beautiful thing about healing like that is this. When a bone is broken and it heals, the area where it was broken is thicker than the rest of the area. Meaning that you will become accustomed to the pain or the possibility of that pain again in the future to the degree that it will not take you nearly as long to recoup from the pain of what happened. So if you're a man and you're dealing with that, it's all right, bro. It's okay. It'll get better. Cry, grieve. But remember what I told you. Don't lose yourself in her leaving. You was a man before you met her. You're a man now. And you'll be a man after you heal. But do not lose yourself to your emotions. Do not allow yourself to be baptized in grief to the degree that you come out of the water of your turmoil, a vengeful, mad, angry, hurt her, kill everybody man. Don't turn into that. Believe it or not, it may feel good, but that is the weakest version of yourself. Because a man that can control himself is greater than a general that can take a city. And these are the words of God. A man that can control himself is greater than a man, a general, a powerful leader who can strategize and place men in proper places to take an entire city. That man gets less honor in the eyes of God than a man who can control himself. So remember, your wholeness comes from doing what you were created to do, not because it doesn't come from you being with someone. Your greatness is predicated on who you mold yourself into, brother, not on the woman you have. You are not incomplete without a woman. You are incomplete when you don't have purpose. The woman is an accessory to your destiny, not a necessity. This doesn't mean disregard women or talk down or abuse them, but as men, you got to know where you stand. The key to your masculinity is understanding that your masculinity is not predicated on what a feminine dynamic views you as or how a feminine dynamic impacts you. You are king and you have been king long before the women came. And you'll be king even if you die without one, and you'll be king if God bless you to die with one. But as of right now, in this moment in time, if you're watching this video and she left you and your heart is hurting, and like, how do I get past this? I still miss her so much. Solomon, I'm dying inside. Yeah, let that part of you die. Bury it. And once it's buried, let it stay buried. Once she leaves, the door is welded shut. Kings do not circle back. Kings are not an option. We are a choice. Stand on it. Even if you want it. Even if you love her. Like, I love you. You might have made a mistake. But I'm sorry, Queen. The door is shut. Sometimes as a man, you got to learn how to stand on your no. You got to stand on your, I'm good. Regardless of how you feel, don't let your emotions turn you to a woman in your actions. All right? Click subscribe. Share this video to any man you know dealing with it. Comment underneath if you dealing with it. And be transparent. Ain't no judgment on my page. Any crazy comments, I delete and move out the way. All right? Masculinity. Let's go.